Oh, fuck.
Why does that look so clean to me? You know what? Pardon me. What's up, Ruben? How are you, man? Chilling. Yeah, me too, man. I am chilling, man. Chilling. Hope this is not the wrong. Yeah, it really is. Honestly, like I think it will reach the lows because we just like had this big pump. The whole overnight is selling. We already swept the lows. Um, and let's take a look at the kill zones here. Yeah, we're below the New York PM session, so I think we're gonna sweep the overall low here. Like 264 is probably. I'll show you. It looks pretty straightforward to me, honestly, from how I'm looking at it. We have the London low, and we already swept it, but we got the New York AM morning, and then also the Asian session, and then we got multiple levels of support at this price. We sold off from all of this here just for it to come back down. So I don't know. I kind of feel like I think we're gonna come back here, sweep the Asian low, and potentially sweep the PM session as well because we already swept the PM session. So I actually don't know. Maybe like I shouldn't take a trade. I'm willing to risk about 800 on this, but not looking that great. Looks like a double bottom. You know, I'm gonna risk this body here, 387s. I'm not gonna let it go over 387s. That's actually reasonable. Yeah, I'm in a trade right now. I'll see. Taking shorts with the 20K layoffs from HS. I'm thinking we head south. Yeah, south is the way to go, man. I know tariffs is going to be announced on 3 p.m. today, so I hope that they decide that the market is still bearish. Plus, the setup is here as well. It kind of looks like a good setup to me, right? So far, it does look like a good setup to me. And it looks like we can probably bleed out up to 325s because there's an order at 325s. And then after 325s, we also have an order on 300s. Now, I don't know if we can get the 92 points here, which is like the remaining fill. It's about 550 points. But from my overview of this 1 minute chart here, it looks very bearish on the 1 minute because like there's a lot more red candles and a lot of indecision here. So I don't know. And on the 5 minute, we just like broke the highs. We came in, retested the level here, and then came lower, right? So it's kind of starting to form another continuation to the downside here, I would say. We weren't able to do a double top or anything like that, so liquidity is not swept. I think we could sweep liquidity here first and then come back up and then come back down. That's what I'm hoping for in this trade. Right here, where we have the 5 minute body here. We had the rejection of the body or the level here, and then basically now we're just kind of creating lower highs and lower lows. This right here is the first retest. We could crack here and then come back down, but I don't know. I don't think it's a bad idea to take shorts from an overnight session. I want to see it continue until 9:30 open. So in next 3 minutes, I want to see it flush about maybe 300s. Because this right here is the risk, guys. Like, look at the risk. Here right now, if you jump in long at this price, guys. Morning, Sergio. I think there's a lot of risk here. If you take in longs here, you're basically just trying to buy the falling knife from the overnight session. And on top of that, the risk is from 355s all the way down to the actual support of 260s. That's about 100 points of risk that you're tacking on, right? So if I see like about 50 points here, that'd be good too. I don't really want to go against the market makers, right? They dumped this whole overnight session, and I feel like I could get $1,000 out of this. So, morning, Sergio. There's no news today, bro. So the market's kind of taking a direction here, and I'm already in a trade. This seems like a reasonable trade for me. Yesterday we had some really great opportunities, right, Sergio? And honestly, like I think it's because I was lacking patience. I wasn't able to get a good entry up here. That's my fault, really. I just lacked patience. Yeah. I'm not gonna let this trade go against me, by the way, guys. So if it does come up here, I'm out. Okay, 325s needs to fill here. I like the 925 algorithm. I want to see it sweep hard. 300s at least here. Okay. I'm going to get out of this trade for now. Because it's like around 325s was my target originally. We have like an order here for about 110 points. 110 110 on the COB here. 110 orders sitting at 925s, 325s. And then if I can, I want to see them play out a trend that I kind of have a trend in the back of my mind at the moment. It's going to be a 5-minute up and down kind of thing, you know, like here, 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 and then potentially here, comes up, comes back down like that. Right? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that would be good. Something like that. Because we got a sweep here. Like, we definitely have buyers in this level. And I think they want to sweep the early short sellers before the 8:30 open here because we're just inside the range. How's your morning, Sergio? Did you get some coffee? Yeah, you by the way, bro, I ended up catching this whole move, eh? After I ended the stream, I was just looking at the clear level and after like 12 o'clock, I literally just held the shorts. I straight up just looked at it. I saw this little drop here. Immediately I jumped in shorts because it was like right off the key level that I was looking at. I just had an early entry, right? The other entry that I had was just right here at like 19,580s, and I was thinking back to it. I was like, man, why the fuck did I take that entry? Right? Because like this doesn't make sense, you know? Like why would I take an entry here when the consolidation high is right here around 640s, right? So I saw the selling candle and I jumped in shorts and I literally held it from at like the 631s or whatever, like around here, 620s, and I held it all the way down the whole move. But man, it was just like I got in too early, man, around here. Right? This was my original entry area and that was just way too early. Right? And then that's why I got caught so often on that one account and blew it up. So that was the sweep of liquidity and 325s on the order book. And we should see a retest of a couple gaps here. We could sweep the highs maybe and come into this level. The order block is actually just right here. This area is not really an order block. This is like more of an order block right here, in my opinion, like the VWAP. But I kind of doubt that we're going to get back to VWAP here. This drop is really hard overnight though. Like pretty sick, like disgusting drop. That's about 2.21% on the day if it drops all the way there. If it does drop to 2.21%, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit a 3% day today, which is the crazy part. I actually would not be surprised. If we crack 260s, we could definitely fall under here because that's 2.22%. And anything over 2% is Rambo mode, bro. Okay, we have an order on 300s as well. 930 just opened up. I'm looking at the 5-minute here. I want to see how they react. Looks like they're just going straight for the sweep. Yeah, dude. Where the hell is the bullish candle? Give me a bull candle so I can get in. Wow. Okay, let's take a look here. All right, we're rejecting the prior low. We have a few right here is a little bit of a squeeze area, by the way. I definitely think they're going to sweep out the short sellers for sure. They're definitely going to break it above this, most likely. That's how I'm feeling. Because this is like the overnight volume, right? So it's very low liquidity. And they're probably going to squeeze it back up here. I want to say like my entry is going to be like 50% of this maybe. Fibonacci. I would say 50%, right? That would be right inside the gap in the order block as well. Just right above it. Just right here would be good. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit of a morning squeeze, right? Right into the resistance. We have an order on 300s, by the way, still there. It's pretty thin, but it's still there. And we have 275 just pop up. 275 just popped up here. We have a nice rejection on the morning right now. This 1-minute candle looks wonky. I don't like wonky. Where's the news candle? 8:15 is the news candle, by the way. Where is it? It's right here. 8:15 candle, by the way, is the news candle here. So that seems like a little bit of confluence for a resistance, right? This is the sweep that I was expecting. Okay. The 105 moving average just got retested here. We could break over just slightly before we continue lower here. I'm expecting this area here. Maybe above 413s. Okay. Nice little squeeze here for the morning session. Okay, we just swept, and we just swept right into the resistance. I'm in shorts. I'm going to take one. And let's see if this trade works out for me, guys. I'm going to do 1-to-1 here. So my stop is going to be the high of this candle, and my target is going to be back inside the range. VIX is selling. That's not good. Yeah, we retested the resistance. Yeah. I think it'll come back down, though. I'm just waiting. Yeah. Oh, man. That's crazy, huh? Alright. The fuck is this bull pump, guys? We're probably going to recover the whole move now, right? Morning bull pump and no pullbacks. Yeah, it's going to sweep all of that then. Alright, well, that shows. That's interesting. We got a lot of confluences around 480s here, so 480s. Too early of an entry, maybe. I don't know. 9:30 opens like crazy. How many points is that? 345s to 480s. First thing in the morning here. Really high volatility. Yeah, I'm not chasing it. Actually, you know what? I'm chasing it. I just think about this. Look how big this candle is, bro. It's a big candle. Really, really big candle. 345 to 3 fucking 93s, and it just keeps going. It's a really big candle. Very big candle. That's a bull taking control. I'll tell you that. When bulls take control like this, you want to actually buy the trend. That's a strong 15-minute candle, bro. That's a strong-ass 15-minute candle. I'm not even joking. What the hell, bro? Yeah, dude. That's a strong 15-minute candle. I like I don't think 322s to 522s, right? Like 100 points in 15 minutes. That's a strong bull candle, bro. Right? For the open, very strong. Seven minutes. Coming in to retest this little support. And then we're going to go higher probably here. Yeah. I'm going to stick it. Go for longs here. See if I can get 60s, 560s maybe. Or 540s. Yeah, it's a very strong bull candle. Now, I don't know if this is a mistake, right? But it's like, it didn't look like a regular thing where you just pump it hard, right? It's just, it looks like it would continue. This looks like it could continue. I think it will continue. That's a fucking strong candle, man. No news, right? Do we have news? Nah, no news. 10 a.m. Yeah, so I want to see it. 580s, 600s here. Maybe the high. Go for it. Yeah. Such a strong opening candle. I wouldn't go against this, man. Would not go against this. I'm just not the type to go against like morning opening candles like that. If I can get there's no order blocks either. It's just a lot of like chop here, but we should crack right through it. Going right through it. Maybe the higher day here. There's no order block. Yeah. I'm just looking at the VIX here. This looks really good. I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to give this trade some time. A little bit of space and time, bro. They wouldn't. They would not do that. Squeeze right through everything. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna settle for a continuation. Let this trade breathe out a little bit. I think we're good to go. I don't see a reason why not to, right? I think we'll ignore this entire sell-off here, and we're just gonna go straight through here, guys. I don't see a reason why this wouldn't work out, right? Figures, man. Lots of bullshit here. Careful, alright? Until we reach and sweep this probable high here, I don't think we're gonna come down. Yeah. At least 560s here on this trade. 560s. Yeah, very strong close on the 15. Into 560s here. I'm just gonna stick and take this trade out. Maybe at 560s, bro. Keep going. Nice 15 minutes. Very strong close on the 15 minute. Very strong close on the 15 minute. Keep going. 560s. At least 560s. Alright. I'll cut that for now. And see what happens here. But I'm pretty sure 560s is coming. It's a straight, man. Like, think about it like this, right? You fucking see a pump like this in the morning, 9:30, and the 15-minute candle is massive like this, bro. Like, this is buyers, bro. This is fucking buyers, man. You don't get 50-point moves like 5 points, 5 times in a row, 6 points. The only time you ever want to take a short is if you only see one big fucking candle that's 50 points, and immediately you're seeing a lot of rejection, right? Take this in. If you're seeing a big 50-point candle, yes, it's good to like short it because a lot of the times it could be faked out. But if you're seeing like literally bar by bar, like 50 points, 30 points, 30 points, 30 points, 30 points, it's buyers, bro. There's nothing not like, if you see resistance, you'll see this candle close red, right? But this was like momentum. So we swept the 60s here. We're just going straight up at this point. Like, but I don't want to, you know, chase longs, of course, but 60s hit. We swept the 60s here. We also swept the highs on a couple levels here, so I'll show you guys. This is pretty solid. What a trap, bro. That's a crazy trap. Wow. Like right back into the London Asian sessions here too. And we still have the London session high to touch, so they're going to probably sweep the London session sellers here. They already swept one set of sellers. I think they're going to sweep the other sellers too at 590s, right? We also have some Asian session sellers. So the sellers in here for Asian session, if they sweep this, there's no order block to actually stop this. So I think we could run to fulfill the gap today. 19,850s. This could happen today. Just gonna be watching it. Tight stop. 19,600s. This right here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there's no order block. There's no order block on it on the 45-minute chart, and that's a big problem, right? If they sweep it above this gap here, it's gonna run. It's gonna run for sure. It'll probably swing high and go right into 700s on this move. Maybe like 50% of this gap here, like maybe 750s. It even shows there's a 60 order block on 19700s. So I think this is a crazy move, man. This is really strong buyers. First thing in the morning. no one can catch that, right? Like sometimes some people, I would have had jet brain if I haven't seen this like 1,000 times, for real. This was a hard trade, very directional. Um, yeah. But yeah, whichever works with your strategy, man. Whatever is within tune of your strategy, then yeah. I'm kind of like 4 trades in right now, and I'm pretty good. Yeah, you saw that, right, bro? It's crazy train, dude. What the fuck? I'm not lying to you, bro. Like, I was expecting a sweep, right? Like, I really was expecting a sweep to happen, but and it's kind of funny, bro. Like, when I was looking at the ICT concept here, like the gap strategies and stuff, I was kind of like weirded out by this, right? Not very. It doesn't happen often, but you probably already know it. I didn't like that there was no order block here. You know, like this was a pretty big OB, right? Like this is not OB. It's not an order block. So that was the biggest thing, right? Like we had a big sell off overnight, but we didn't create an order block. So that kind of made me feel iffy. This could have been a trap, right? Low liquidity to the downside all day, and then one big swing to take out all of the short sellers. This was a crazy train, man. See, I would not take. I wouldn't even think about taking shorts here. I can't imagine taking shorts here. Maybe like comes back right here. I'll take a long, but yeah, I can't. There's no gaps in between this entire trend, so that means that it was super efficient, very efficient, right? There's only a gap up here, and we closed over multiple gaps. We closed over like all of them. Sweep of 612s. I think there's a possibility that people get trapped on taking shorts here. If you take shorts, you're gonna get hit by a train. I think this is going straight. Because look at how like this kind of makes sense, right? We had a very like a nice overnight sweep. We have a gap right here to take, but there's no order block preventing it from going higher, right? There was not a surge of sellers here, and the reason why there's no OB is because this was overnight volume. Yeah, and I expect it to go higher, man. I really do. I expect it to go all time highs at this point. This is beyond this is beyond 50%, right? I was looking at shorts around 50%, but that just swept it, and now we're above 38.2%, which statistically, if we're above that 50% range, it's gonna fill the whole gap, fill the whole move. That's a crazy move, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked. Holy shit, dude. That's a crazy move. That's what I was telling my friend too, because I was telling my friend that because he was like, "What's the play tomorrow?" Right? And I was like, I give this guy advice so often. He makes money off of everything that I say. It's crazy, and I don't make money. That's the worst part. I don't make money. He makes money. I hate that. But I even told him, right? Yeah, dude, like this guy listened to every single call that I made over like a week, and he literally made like $6,000 off of every single call, dude. Every single one. And he's really good at holding. He's very like he's like pretty king at holding. You know, he'll hold like 1 to 2 contracts on options and just let it run, and he'll make like 100, 200% per trade. But that guy made so much money from me just telling him what was going to happen on the market, and then he decided to. I was telling him that it was like, oh hey man, like it's not really good right now to take calls, right? And this guy took calls right at the highs, right? I told him that it wouldn't be good to take calls at this level, and immediately on the same day, he just got crushed and lost like 3,000. It's kind of like I gave him a warning, and he took it. Sometimes like you're better off giving like advice to other people, but it's like you're not good at giving yourself that advice, which is kind of crazy. It's stupid. But I told him today, um, the the price action is sideways. That rally was so unexpected and super last minute to play off of, and that was like around 1 p.m. right? Because like we had a super rally yesterday, and then I said all I can say as a buyer, I'm not convinced that longs are in control. You're better off swinging puts and hedging calls. So buy monthly puts with the call strategy would be best. Basically, you would buy a 2 month put, and every time the market sells off, you would actually take advantage of getting out of your position. But when you're in a position at the highs on a put, you want to start taking calls so that you're hedging your position. So you're going to be making money on your calls, which today was a perfect example of that. So that was me telling him yesterday to do a put call strategy. He would have made money on the open, and then immediately on the open, he would have made money on the calls, right? Unless he didn't sell his put position. But on a long term basis, right now, puts would actually pay more than calls. It's just like a nice straddle, basically. It's called hedging. But yeah, VIX man. Hey Ruben, do you like VIX or what? You like VIX, right? Did you trade VIX before meeting me or no? Because not a lot of people use VIX, man. No, right? Yeah, dude. Not a lot of people use VIX, bro. VIX is a golden strategy. It really tells you what's exactly going to happen on the market. Sometimes you'll see it. Like, look at the VIX here, right? This is the VIX. You see how like we double topped on that, and then immediately got a rejection here. I thought they would fill this order block, but they didn't. Instead, they retested the gap and then immediately sold off. Which this could come down here to fill the gap right here at $22 today. So the market is looking very bullish until it fills this gap. That's what I think. We already decided on our direction with this drop, right? This seems like a very obvious drop to me and very obvious bull pump in shortly after. So I'm kind of like holding my hands here. But I think we go higher, man. We go higher, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna take a long here, and I'm gonna try to go higher. 600s maybe. Yep. I think we'll sweep this. They like there's no gaps, right? So this makes sense, man. There's no gaps. This is the only gap that's above the range. And from yesterday, this is like all the resistance that we have, but longs are looking much better at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna trail too once we break it. I'm expecting this 15-minute candle to squeeze in 3 minutes here. Has to be right here, right now. 3 minutes, 10 o'clock. Before 10 o'clock. Giving it 3 minutes here. I'm gonna put a stop here at break even though, In case I'm wrong, but we should see it here. See it pump. All right. Maybe we retest this level, bro. You know what I mean? Order block. Okay, it's starting to look like a resistance. Look at the close on that. That's not a good close, man. Right. What do I see here? Yesterday's OB, right? Four hour? Yeah, VIX is selling off again. VIX is selling off again. But I'm not liking the close here. Okay. Clear resistance. Right? Clear resistance. Clear, very clear resistance here. Very clear resistance at the moment. Yeah. Oh. 13 moving average. Didn't even retest the, just retested the gap and immediately longs. Okay. I'm gonna stick it. I'm gonna try it, guys. Stop loss at the lows. And immediate rejection. Right? About to add. Yeah, this I kind of like the sweep there. Right? I want to see it continue here. That was a nice 50% retrace here too. Right? Into the OB. A little bit of a 50% gap strategy there. Okay, I'm trailing. Break even stop loss here. I want to see it break here, bro. Yes, sir. I'm done with that. Yeah. Crazy. But this is good to hold. This is good to hold. Yeah, like, you know, that's the crazy part about this is that pullback was expected into this order block and like a fair value gap here, and now we're at 600s. I have a feeling that you're like sized up, bro. I have a feeling you're sized up right now. Are you sized up? Yo, Snooze, I have a feeling you're sized up right now. You sized up, right? This guy's sized up, dude. You closed? Hey, yo, we didn't even retest the gap yet, my guy. This is going, bro. Bitch out at the high there. Yeah. Quit bitching. Yeah, scared of money don't make money. That's so true, Sergio. Yo, Sergio, you're banking right now, aren't you? Nice job, man. I'm a bitch, bro. I'm a bitch, dude. Right now I'm a bitch. Yeah, VIX playing out perfectly here. VIX is playing out perfectly, bro. VIX is playing out perfectly. You see how VIX is selling right into the gap right now. They're going to fill that gap, so there's a lot of room here. In fact, if this gap gets filled, maybe it could be like a front runner. Maybe it could actually break below that gap on VIX, and we're just going to run it all the way until 10:30 maybe. I'd say until 10:30. If we can get this breakout here, going straight to we're going to get a bull run today. That would be nice, right? Liquidity sweep, second liquidity sweep, by the way. Right? We had one sweep here. We had a second liquidity sweep on VIX, and now we're kind of coming to fill this gap. If this gap gets filled and we close below it, this is gonna sell. It's gonna be a strong buy day, probably. I can already feel it, man. 500 points plus. I can already feel it. Now we retested the 15-minute fair value gap here. All right. Nice, Ruben. See, Ruben, you made back all your money from yesterday, bro. The $120 or $130. Yeah, I'm in the same position, man. I yesterday, like when I took a big loss, I made it all back. So I'm golden, bro. I made it all back and had plus some as well. I think I was like up 300 or something. But goes to show that I shouldn't be chasing crazy trades like that. So far, I got 6 trades in on this account, and I need about $10,000 for me to pass them, about 10K, which I believe I'll get it done. I'm sorry to hear, man. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Ruben. Like the take profit trader ones are expensive. TPT is expensive in its own way. Because if you blow it up, it does kind of. You know what's crazy about the take profit trader ones? And one credit. That's good, man. I feel very like anxious with the amount of money that you put into it because it's like $119, right? $119 or $105 for it, and it's like I go through this like I kind of think about it. If you blow up this account or the evaluation of the take profit trader, it actually hurts more than having to blow up a $35 evaluation. It hurts more. I'm pretty sure it actually hurts more. It resets when the monthly payment. Nice. I'm pretty sure though like it's more painful, man, to blow up an account that costs $110 than to blow up an account that's like $35 or $33. It actually hurts more. So it's kind of like it's got like best of both worlds, you know, like great daily payouts are awesome. Blowing it up in one day, not so great, you know, kind of affects you mentally. Um, Apex and stuff like that, they're cheap. You blow it up, not so bad. You have 3 chances, you know? It's kind of like a little bit of both. So, but I'm not buying anything more than the 250K and the 300K accounts because they have low activation fees, anyways. So it kind of comes to the same cost as Take Profit Trader if you think about it. Wow, you have 2 like that? That's crazy, bro. PW and Travis, man. That's crazy, dude. That's sick, man. You got lots of luck if you won like one credit both. Lots of luck, man. Holy shit. Maybe it's good that you chickened out, Snooze. Look at this. Looking like this is bearish. By the way, this is bearish. That's bearish, man. That's a start of a bearish trend. I don't think anybody's gonna expect this one. That's bearish. Yeah, I'd say that's bearish, man. You can if you get one engulfing here, sure, but this is doesn't look right. Doesn't look normal. That's not a normal. That is not a normal sell. That's bearish as hell. That is momentum death right here. Yeah, yeah. It's good that you bitched out because that's momentum death right there. That's actually a pretty straightforward, a very straightforward momentum death on the 5 minute there, guys. Wow. That's a very big 15-minute candle rejection as well. Holy shit. Yeah, I'd be careful, guys. This could sweep the whole, like, actually, it could sweep the whole low. Now that I'm looking at it. Look at that. That's momentum death, bro. I'm still learning and not trying to spend money resetting accounts. Just started the first week of Feb. Yeah. Spend less, bro. That's all that matters, man. The name of the game is spending less. If you can have 1 to 2 funded accounts, or even like 5 funded accounts, but if as long as it's cheap, that's all that matters, right? I don't want to spend like $1 million on fucking prop firms, man. Like last year, I spent a shit ton, and I had it not very spread out, and I wasn't really trading properly. I think I spent a shit ton of money, like way more than I should have. It usually takes like the whole year to spend about $15,000 on prop firms, but I spent it in about like 5 months, which is terrible, by the way, very bad. But now I'm kind of spread out. It's much more spread out, more slow paced. That's all that matters. If you're spending about $5,000 every 3 months, that's much better than spending $15,000 to $20,000 in 3 to 5 months. Terminology, yeah, bro, that's bearish, guys. That's momentum death right there. That was crazy, dude. That's actually like, this is gonna fall through. Maybe it could fall through. I feel like I've seen this before, guys. I've seen it before. Um, yo, I've seen this before. Nice. Dude, this looks like it. Um, a lot of the times we'll recover that whole move, right? But this looks familiar. 15-minute pump. We got a really big doji on the 15-minute, guys. Really big one. That's pretty straightforward to me. Like that's bearish, no? Look at this pump here on 9:30 open. Big 15-minute candle immediately came back to the support. What do you think's gonna happen here? I think this is gonna be a full flush, bro. That didn't seem right. Look at this. Did not seem right. Um, Now 19500s is a pretty solid entry, and you'll definitely make some money off of that. Maybe 60s here. But overall trend feels like it could retrace this entire move. I'm not gonna lie to you, like it definitely feels like it. Yeah, dude. I'm feeling some bears here. I'm feeling it now. That was not very clean, I'll tell you that. This one's 60s, maybe about 60s to 85s potentially. That's a volume death right there. Look at the momentum died off like right away here. Yeah. 40 points is a lot of money. Just letting you guys know. 40 points from your entry, bro. 40 points is a lot of money. Think about your ATR here. Now, you can definitely make 60s. This is going to be about 60 points here. But yeah, you know it? I don't know, man. We'll see, bro. Like my January, February, March, or my January and February were actually my most profitable trades. Like I actually had all my payouts set up for me, bro. Yeah, dude, snooze. Take in. Actually, I had I right now I'm technically break even. Like if I just set it in for like my accounts because I went on Top Step and I had $2,400 on like 3 accounts and then I blew them all up, right? But then I also had another Top Step account with also 2,300 and I blew that up too. I'm technically break even if I took those payouts. I just didn't take it because I was like so convinced on hitting 5K on my overall account that I just ignored it. So 18 in one trade. Yeah, 20 micros is a lot, man. 620s. I don't know. You gotta look at this close, man. Okay. I'm gonna hide my trades because sometimes it kind of distracts me. 15-minute doji. Higher high with a lower low sweep. So I'm gonna go for a short here probably. I'm fading this man's. Fading Sergio. Stop will be 580s. I'm not gonna let the trade go above 580s here, but I think we're gonna crack and come back down to 380s or 400s here. 380s or 400s, maybe 400s. Let's take the order. All the orders cleared up to the upside, so there's no orders upside anymore. I burned one time by not securing the bag and made sure to never let that happen again. That's so true, man. Don't let the bag, like, always make sure to secure the bag. Looks like bulls are coming in. Might get out. I'm not gonna let it wick back above this though, but I don't know. Don't fade you. Hey, I always fade you, bro. It's just a wick retest. I like that 15-minute close at the end of it, so I think I'm gonna actually put my stop as wide as I can for this one because I'm pretty sure it's gonna go down. Funny enough, though, like I'm not the type to take trades like this, but I kind of want my chances on taking a short into this would make sense because of this morning pump. Maybe we come back loud later in the day. Maybe this is the wrong area and the wrong time to take it. Daily loss limit stop set. Yeah. Colin Powell. You're funny, man. I'm just thinking about this trade, man. The way the buyers just let go of that trade there just doesn't make sense to me. Just a feeling, man. I don't really see them do that often. They retested that 15-minute perfectly as well. And yeah. I would not be shocked to see this fall under. That's the thing, right? That's more of like my thing here. I would not be shocked to see this fall under. Bro, like I genuinely would not be shocked. That's the funny thing. Yeah, I don't really believe in it either. But I mean, like, you know, shit fucking happens, right? Trading's stupid. I'm watching the 10 minutes here. I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes, but the crack of this high doesn't seem so healthy to me. Alright, we just double topped on that. Yeah, this close is starting to look bullish, man, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it some time. That was the entry condition on shorts. And now I want to see it come back to the lows. Yeah, I'm not risking that much. Just 800 bucks on this trade. Okay, we got about 9 more minutes here for this to inverse. Waiting 9 minutes now. Come back in the range here. 9 minutes. Yeah, man, I'm freezing too. This is what I think it is, man. Has to be right. I gotta take my hood off. I'm getting hot and cold. Pump before Trump and then dump after Trump. That's the rule of the game. Fucking head and shoulders, man. Play out. Play out. Okay. No, I might add to my position here. Yeah, I'm gonna add. I added to my position here. I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna take off my trade if it's not going the way that I want it. If it breaks out here, I'm out. Yeah, this is gonna run the highs probably if it doesn't reject here. Yeah, volume's coming in. I'm out. Hope that wasn't a premature exit though, because shit like this happens. If that's like a premature exit, then that sucks. Could be. Nah, dude, I just got out early. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna try it again. Stop loss is technically the highs here. But, I don't know. $500s, man. Minutes. I got out early, man. Fuck. I know it. My stop here is literally perfect, but fucking... Oh. Maybe they fill out the gap upside first. Oh, shit. I don't know, man. At this point, like, I'm just kind of, like, wondering. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I'm just wrong. Straight up dumbass right now. But, I don't know. Order book. 612 wall. Wow. Holy shit. That's a big wall, bro. What is up with that? Pretty bullish, man. Keep fading the trend, dude. This is what happens when you start fucking oversizing. You just lose all your profits. It's fucking stupid, man. It's actually crazy. That's crazy to me, man. Like what? It only takes like 1 to 2 bad trades for you to like almost blow up. It's crazy, dude. No, it's just 2 minis, bro. 2 minis, dude. It's like what? I'm just tacking on like $1,500 losses with 2 minis. It's kind of crazy, right? But I gotta stop. I'm just done. I am going to stop here and just run it. We just closed outside of the range too. But yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, I don't really see this not breaking up now. Buyers are funny, bro. Lol. At this point, why wouldn't it break the highs? That's what happens when you're looking at smaller time frames. It's fucking stupid. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stick with my thesis until the end, guys. For real. Maybe they fill out this whole gap first and then afterwards they sell, but you know what they say. You're only wrong until you don't take it. Let's start small. At least 50% here, and then I'm out. Yeah, honestly, man, it's gonna happen today. I just don't know when. At this point, like, I actually don't know when. I'm just getting caught, basically, left and right. But, there's a setup here, you know? They've been doing this for the past, like, week. And they did it last week. They did it this week. They run it to the highs. They fade it all the way back to the lows. It's literally the same setup, man. Like, borderline the same setup. It's the second time that they're doing it. It was on this day. Right here. 10:30. Immediately from 10:30, 10:45, all the way down, back to the lows. Right? This might be the same thing, honestly. Like, I'm just going to take it based on that. This one is just miraculous that it looks exactly the same. It's at the resistance. It's the same idea. All of it. I just don't see a reason why like it wouldn't do the same thing. Right? I'm just repeating what's going to happen. This is the overnight session. This was the return. And then this is the same day. And what do you see here? Exactly the same thing, bro. So I'm gonna stick with my thesis here and just like run with it because I'm getting chopped up from jumping in and out of my trade too often, and it's just like it's pointless for me. Like if we can get back up to 400s, right? That'd be awesome. That's what I think it's gonna happen. 400s is coming back. I just gotta believe it. But I'm not gonna fade the trend until yeah, this is definitely bullish. This is bullish, man. think we just might crack the highs. 700s. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to guess here. I'm just not going to guess. I'm going to stick with longs and then just run it for 700s. And after 700s, that's it. You know? But I'm just not going to play this game anymore. We'll sweep the highs first and then we'll come back down. How about that? Like, I'm just chasing now, you know? It's not really smart. But I'm a little bit frustrated. That's all I can say, guys. Yeah, I'm fucking so frustrated right now. Bro, like, what the fuck, dude? There are sellers here, man, for sure. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna go for the first original thesis I had. Yeah, 700s, man. We're just gonna break this high and just continue. Right here, 640s to 700s. I gotta hold it and let it go. I gotta let it run. I'm done, bro. Nah, it's bearish, dude. Right, but bulls wouldn't do this. Bulls would not do this, man. Yeah. Bulls would not create flags like that, man. They would not create flags like that. I'll tell you right now, they will not create flags like that. I just think that's such a load of shit. Bulls will not create flags like that, man. If it was bullish, they wouldn't create a flag. So I'm going to stick with this one then. I'm done. If this one blows up, you know, I got to restart, you know, and that's okay. But they wouldn't create some bullshit flag like this. I'm gonna let them play this out. They would not create some bullshit flag like this. Back to 105 at least, and then run it down. I don't know. We close back inside the range the second time. Second time, close back inside the range here. So I want to see them sweep it down to 531s. I want to see them sweep it here. Not up, guys. Come on. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I blew up all my accounts. Cool. Fuck, man. Blew it all up, guys. So I'm gonna call the stream early, maybe. Because honestly, like, I'm so fucking done with this shit, man. I'm so fed up. I saw you talking about PC gaming. Yeah, bro. I play a couple games here and there. But honestly, like, I shouldn't have gamified this shit, man. It's annoying, dude. It's just annoying. Look at that. What's my poison? What do you mean by that? Like, video games? What kind of games? I usually play, like, Marvel Rivals, but I'm just chilling out, man. I don't really play that much games. I'm just trying to, like, trade and just trying to, like, stick with what I know in front of me. Something like Overwatch, yeah. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals, man. Tons of it. Way too much. Alright. Alright. Oh, you play Rivals too? Nice, man. That game's fun, dude. Rivals is so fun. It's actually nuts. But you kind of get your grain of salt. I don't really like talk much in the game. I just like literally cruise and do whatever I want. I actually stopped playing League, bro. I don't know what it is. I just quit it. Quit it completely. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I try to like avoid games now overall because it's like for some reason I get like no I get triggered, right, and it affects me when I trade. So I just like stopped trading. Like I stopped playing games altogether because it's like I get more emotional and stuff when I get more angry than anything, right? I don't want to get angry. I hate it. It's a bad habit, right? And sometimes getting angry is what causes you to lose focus in trading. I just want to do well, you know. I don't really care about anything else. Got to be emotionless like Faker. Yeah, that guy doesn't breathe. I know you do. Your like profile picture speaks, Faker. Now what? What do I do, guys? Do I fade the trend still on um my funded futures account? Yes. Do I pass these today? Hmm. Huh. Oh, I wonder. I mean, like bulls are looking pretty good, pretty good. Yo, Stews. You know what I realized, right? Um, 4 hour candle stalling. Yeah, dude, I think it's gonna sell, but I think there's like a remaining gap fill up here. Like they just want to run it. Like 45-minute close green. This 45-minute is gonna close red in 15 minutes, and it does look bearish. But bro, like I think the volume's coming in. This 4 hour candle is stalling, already swept the 600 key level and getting smaller candles on the lower time. It looks like it wants to roll over and test the bullish fair value gaps. Yeah, I feel the same, man. That's why like I kept fading shorts here, but I kept getting caught like a junkie, you know? Kept getting caught. It's gonna be a quick sweep though. I think it's gonna break though, for real. Like look how tight this range is. And look how far the risk is. The risk is down here. Like I'd rather be a short seller, man. But like we're not even riding the 13 moving average, right? We're kind of riding, we're going under more, we're going under more. It's happening very gradually where we're kind of sweeping 13 moving average, which makes me want to take shorts only, right? But yeah, dude, I think this might be the shorts for me. I'm gonna take it. I'm sticking to shorts, man. MFF, bro. MFF. They're just taking their time. If you see something, you know it's gonna happen, right? It's just a matter of when. Now that's a bullish pennant though, right? Yeah, this would break out. This would actually make sense to break out first and then retest higher here. Another higher high. Fuck that. A lot of traps. We already retested this shit. And we're coming back out. Nah, dude. I'm not gonna play games with that 15-minute candle here. I think we're gonna crack the highs, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I think we're gonna crack it. We got 3 minutes left on this candle. Crack it. They look like they want to crack it, to be honest with you. 16 to 63s. We're just gonna go it. You know, like my original thesis was also about how like the OB at the highs, it wasn't an order block. So maybe this is it, Bren. Maybe we don't have an order block in play. There's no order block. So we're gonna just run it through the highs here. Run it through the highs. We broke the highs here. We're running it. Keep going. Yeah. Watch the momentum here. We're going to kick in right above it. I'm taking one off here. Taking 2 off. $700? Yeah. They just filled the gap, but they got another one right here at 650s. Yeah, it's very choppy though, you know, all the way up. I just don't want to hold that. Chop, 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 chop. Choppy chop. You know what's funny, Snooze, though? Like, one thing that I do know about myself in this trading session is that, look, I was definitely above $5,000, right? On some of these accounts. Like, they're all above like 4 or 5 grand. These 250K accounts has definitely like, it's training my brain. It's training my brain to like let's say like if I were to get a 50K account or something and I passed it, it's like I'll pass it very easily, you know? But it's like it's kind of training my brain into like trying to make more than just like 5K. So like eventually like $15,000 becomes very easy to me, you know? That's what I'm hoping for when I'm taking these 250K accounts, right? Like I'm genuinely hoping that these accounts will alleviate my need to just like take profits at like 50K level, and then where you're just like if you're at like $3,000 or something, that's all that I'm supposed to make. But it's just what a great fake out, bro. You don't you get what I mean though, right? It's just I'm not so interested in it, you know. Now I think that seller is pretty strong there, right? That's a huge rejection. So what? We're just gonna follow through? That's a big rejection, man. Like I'll train my brain into 15K, you know? Like I'll actually train my brain into taking good trades. 15K trades, like 15K days or something like that, or 15K balances. That's like what I'm aiming for at the end of it. Either that was just like a sweep of short sellers jumping in, piling in, and this is going to go higher. I think it might just go higher, to be honest with you. Yeah, just fuck it. It's a big trap forming. It didn't sweep. I'd still go higher here. Yeah. You know what? I think that's a trap, guys. Don't fall for it. That might be a trap. Sellers are here though, man. But they're not making it easy to play clearly. What if this is it, man? What if this is what I was waiting for this entire time? They swept the highs, and then this is the third sweep, right? And then this one came an immediate rejection candle. I don't know, bro. Yeah. Inside the fair value gap, the sellers are right here. This would sweep out most of the buyers in the range, right? I think we could retest this level. 570s. Fuck it, bro. I think its sellers are strong. Time to call it quits pretty soon. The way the market's moving, man, I just don't like any of it. It's like a trash bull channel. ES needs to sweep 568. Bearish SMT. This is like a failed SMT though, right? I don't know, man. Whoa. Okay, we just got to retest there. Is this it? Is this what I've been waiting for, guys? Something to pass my account? Or am I speaking too soon? There's no wick at the highs, right? Immediately going higher. Sellers are so chicken shit, aren't they? Yeah, man. Sellers are absolute chicken shit. Yeah, if it breaks above it the second time, I'm out. And I'm just going to run it longs all the way. I'm not going to let it. If it breaks above one more time here at this level at 628, it's going to be a full-on like run, probably. Like a just straight bull run. I'm going to laugh my ass off. But yeah, it's a straight bull run if it does that. I'm going to just stick longs. I can already feel it. How big of a loser are these guys? Super losers. But yeah, this is technically no trading, man. Like I shouldn't be trading. This is a no trade zone. right? Would you trade in this shit? Probably not. Why am I trading in this shit? Yeah, dude. Nah. Something's up there, man. I don't know what they're looking at. Like, what are these guys looking at? We just cracked the order block here. This is the order block. I definitely feel like Travis sometimes, man. When he gets like so stressed out from trading and stuff, like I completely get how he feels. Right? It's actually nuts. Trading can make you feel like a god, or it can make you feel like absolute trash, man. It's weird how like this career path is like, you know, career path is hard on most people. Yo, are you off today? Snooze, are you off today, man? Oh yeah, dude, second rejection, like straight rejection there. I don't even think it'd be bad to take shorts here. Right? Yeah, it would not be bad to take shorts here. Right? But we haven't closed below 580s. So I'm not going to take a trade until we close below 580s. I think that's going to be my thesis here, guys. I'm not going to take a trade until we close above 580s. Otherwise, this is a pointless trade. All right, outside of the range now. What other supports do we have here to sweep, guys? We have only this level to sweep. It's at 666, right? Yeah. 666. I'm just going to let them play it out to 666. Kind of walk away a little bit. We're just going to close above this, and then basically it's going to run. Yeah. I am going to hold on to that one, man. 666. They're just fighting a war for it. Yeah, we're just going right above it now. 666 here. I want to see 666 or 700s, like you said. I'm not gonna lie, if I hit the daily loss limit on this, I'm gonna take a break, bro. From trading for like a year. I'm not even joking. Cause brother, I'm tired of this. So tired of this, man. From here, 2,500, right? 222. $671s. Yo, second macro rejection there, but we closed above it. 5 minutes left. Right above it, and we just immediately rejected. We're gonna get a fucking huge seller. Bigger than that previous one, maybe, but it's climbing, dude. They're just not letting it go. Long break, but short break intent. Yeah, I know. I like this close though. Like they closed it above it again. This is the second time they closed above it, but yeah, if they close it underneath one more time here, then this is gonna straight up flush, and I'm just gonna fucking aim for the floor, bro. I'm serious. Like I'm just gonna aim for like 530s or some shit. Oh yeah, we closed below it. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's so heavy. It's so heavy, but like, yeah, dude, it's so heavy. But I want to see a sweep first, and then basically a run back down. So they're gonna run it high. Honestly, Ruben, sometimes that's all you need in trading, man. You just need to take a fat break. Like I just don't need anything else, man. Like I think I actually need a break, or I'm gonna go crazy someday. You know what I mean? People go crazy in trading all the time, dude. And like this is one of those days that can do that to you with lots of puns, right? Um, yeah. Double top SMT right there. Definitely an SMT. Mildly retest the lows here. I want to see it fall to where? Where do we go? Right here. 551s. Just go. All right, bro. That's a hold, right? That's a hold, right? Let the bears come through, bro. Strong sellers out of blue. Come on. They're gonna sweep all the sellers here. All the buyers originally. We're sweeping. Wonder that. I don't trust the sellers too much. It's going there, right? Short with the momentum, they say, right? Man, maybe. Yeah, you know what? I might just go with the momentum here. Momentum, right? See it come back up here, retest a little bit higher, and then come back down again. Would be nice to have expectations that that's gonna happen. Would be nice, bro. But I don't think it will. Right? Market is crazy, dude. I don't think I have a strategy at this point. Honestly, I'm just trading out of my ass. It's so crazy, man. But I'm gonna just stick with the shorts here all the way down. Maybe back to VWAP here. Would be nice to see that. Back to VWAP. 529s. I will say 1700s is all I need here on this trade, so I'll get out all my positions at that level. This is like the fair value gap just sitting right here. I think we'll retest the 5-minute fair value gap. We have a nice 45-minute candle close as well. We close back inside the range. Yeah, maybe 551s would be good here. And then afterwards they'll come back up. Yeah, you know what? I'm sticking with that thesis, man. I just have to stick with it. This is just a pullback, a retest right here. Just a retest. Retest, retest. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck, man? Bulls are crazy today, bro. What are they smoking today? These guys are smoking crack or some shit, man. Oh, fuck off, dude. I got a great short, and then I went short again, and then I got fucking bummed out. You guys are crackheads, bro. The buyers are really strong today, bro. Seriously. They're just pushing the trend up. They're not pushing it down anymore. Yo, like, what the hell, dude? I honestly don't know, bro. And personally, I don't care about what these guys are doing now. They're really playing it like that, dude. It's actually annoying. Okay. Well, I'll let them push it to the high of day then. I'm just not gonna let them play around with my feelings too much. You want a second account with a different firm? You should do Trade Desk. Trade Desk. Trade Desk. What's that? Trade Desk. Go right through that. Yep. Okay, so I just need 3K from where I'm at. So $3.7 thousand, right, guys? 3.7K right here. Boom, boom, boom. That's just right there. Squeeze to the highs, bro. Squeeze it right through. What a big trap on the 13. All the way, man. Woo! Woo! All the way through. Sweep right above that. Yes, sir. Go, go, go. There it is. Taking some here. All right. I'm out some there. I want to see them sweep it above 670s too, man. Watch, I gotta run it right past that. They trapped so many people here, and they trapped me there. Jeez, man. That is literally might be the MXMM model here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, that might be a model. Right here, that's literally a model. Where is it? Like, this is right here, the accumulation, right? Would you say that's an accumulation? Accumulation, then the manipulation. Or wait, the accumulation is right here. Right? The manipulation. Where is it? Like, I don't know. I have some work to do. I'll take this bit of green and bounce until tomorrow. It's nice that you're up green, man. Today was rough. Holy shit. I got slammed, bro. Like slam dunked. Good job, man. At least you didn't blow up your accounts like I did. But yeah, dude, you could do Tradeify. Tradeify is 10 days of trading. You can do my funded futures under $100. It's 92.15. I wouldn't even do take profit trader, to be honest with you. I'm waiting for the 25% discount on Top Step. That's good that you locked out, man. I traded like a toaster today, man. Ultra toaster. Look, we just swept the highs, eh? Right through the order block and everything. Maybe that's why they played it like this. Yo, they're gonna go over 700s too. This is just running. At this point, it's just running. Wow. Just need $1,200, man. $1,200 and I'm green. I think 700s is definitely coming though, right? How long was this consolidation? Holy shit. From 10 until 11:15, about an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, dude, like if they don't autofill 700s, like they're going to be stupid. They're going to be laughing. They're gonna autofill the highs here. They gotta. Yeah, they're gonna go through it. 700s. Straight 700s. Wow. We break right through 700s too, maybe? Probably, right? Trap City. 710s. Yeah, we're just running. Time to take the breakout? Sure. Oh, yeah. I'm actually so hungry today. Yeah, I know, dude. It's fucking crazy. So crazy, bro. That dip buy is crazy, man. There's nothing there, dude. Just a straight bull run. If that's not manipulation, man, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, look at that. Why is it? Stop. Stop doing that. It's like auto centering. Off, man. Like, look at this. That's manipulation, man. Right? I hate like when they do stuff like this for real. That's just so crazy to me, man. At the end of it, it's like it only went up, and then like this 15-minute bull pump was the reason why, and then straight up it just only went up the whole day. Like I don't know what's up with me, like trying to go against the trend when it clearly has buyers. Ah, dude, it's so annoying. It's actually so annoying. Agnostic, man. They rarely do stuff like that. Okay, well, they swept the highs now. So what do they? What do you expect? What do you think's gonna happen? Go higher? I don't know about that. Mm-hmm. Sergio, have you been using micros, or did you size up for today? I know. What the hell, dude? What do you even do? Honestly, like this right here was actually an A plus entry criteria, man. Now that like in hindsight of every single trade that I've taken, this is probably the worst trade I've taken on the short side. Like actually, this is probably the worst trade I've ever taken in my life. And then all of this right here was not bad. This was actually good entry areas, but this was probably the worst trade I've ever taken in my life. My God, man. Time do its thing and sit at the sidelines. Yeah, just goes higher, man. Nice job, man. Bet. I'm hungry. I'm starving, dude. I am hungry. What the hell? Maybe I should just eat something. I'm gonna have something to eat. I'll be right back. Dude, having a bigger account makes such a difference, bro. Blackberries are so good, man. Holy shit. Can't live without it. craziest long today for sure, but Snooze, I know where I fucked up, by the way. Okay, looking back at everything, that's so bullish, man. So bullish. And we had a perfect inverse of that right here. So when you see, manipulation like this, what do you expect? Same idea. Right? I should expect the same shit. This is manipulation. We had like a lot of signs from the overnight session of having to do this consolidation downward. So I really expected, for them not to like. These guys are. The trickery behind it is crazy. I'm just so mad about it, but at least there were just evaluations, like I didn't spend $1 million on. In evaluation costs, I spent about $334. It's not that bad. Yeah, so $334 in evaluation costs this month, plus the my funded futures, about $518 this month I spent. Oh, and take profit trader, fuck. $742 this month. Or last month. I think. That's not that bad though. But it'd be nice to make money. For sure. Okay, so I got about $3,000 of drawdown now that I can work with. Question is, yo, Sergio, what did you see different there? Seriously. What kind of a strategy do you use? Look at that close too, eh? Right there. There's literally nothing above a range here. Man, maybe I should take longs into this, man. It kind of just makes sense. Like, at this point, 840s is right here. This is a 2% day. 2% can turn into 3%. And let's take a look at the daily, actually. Yeah, why the fuck am I taking shorts here? Now do I want to take shorts? Maybe it's time. All right. I ain't no chicken, bro. We're at the highs. We swept the highs. Market's clearly selling off. All right. No playing against the markets, right? All right. I'll play it for the sweep. You know, that's the statistic that they put on themselves all the time. So let's see how much they're going to sweep it. Yeah. Only need about 1,100. Pass these accounts, bro. You've won an exclusive coupon to My Funded Futures. 2-step eval to live. Such a bad, like, such a bad one, to be honest with you. Why is this so, like, it's so expensive? It's like literally $197 and you had to pass it twice to get funded. And the max drawdown is 1.5K. What? That's crazy, dude. What is that? $137 to go live. Nah, not me. It's 50K, bro. You should definitely try it out, man. My Funded Futures. Yo, I would be such a chicken if I didn't take shorts up here, right? I need to take shorts up here. Like, this doesn't make sense, right? We swept the highs. I don't see the probability of a trade not working out in my favor, right? Definitely would be too much of a chicken if I didn't. I think it's gonna play out, probably. Yeah. It's more likely to play out here than you know, from the prior highs. So it's kind of a game here for me. I'd like to see a big drop right into it. Yep, right there. Nice. I'm gonna take some off there. Give me about a nice big move down, and I'm gonna cut some off on that trade there. My God. I'll show you. On My Funded Futures, eval to live. That's so bad. That's so crazy, man. You have to hit that twice. I mean, like, you get 30% off, but it's like, it's actually so bad. This one's literally the same as Top Step, but I don't know. Oh, there it is, man. Oh, 700s, bro. Why? Why, oh, why, man? Why do I take shorts anywhere else but 700s? How much patience does a man need? Going straight to 40s, huh? 60s to 40s. For sure. Wow, bro. No. way. Woo! You know what? Snooze? That is just insane to me, man. That's my problem, bro. Again, dude. Why take shorts at a low probability area? Why not take shorts after it swept the highs, right? I think that is such a noob mistake, man. I keep making that same mistake like over and over and over again. Now, getting chopped up in this range here? Nah, dude, I'm stupid, bro. I have to be stupid for that. This is what do you think that is, man? What do you think that is, bro? If this is what I think it is, man. Oh my god. If that's what I think it is, that would be shocker. The power of 3. The accumulation, the manipulation, the distribution. Oh, no way. It's going to touch the 105 this time. I'm pretty confident it will. It hasn't touched it for the entire day, but this is the first time it's gotten this close. I think we'll tap it. 615s here, 620s. So I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna try it out here. Okay, I think it's too late for that. But it's gonna tap here, 620s. It will. Look at that Rambo. Rainbow drop. Right into 105, man. $41s to $30s. Okay. A little bounce of the prior high. Did we come back up? Wow. No, right? Nice rejection. Right into 620s. 105 moving average here. Tap it and then probably flip. I don't know. It's starting to look like it, so holy crap, guys. Holy manipulation. Oh my god. See, in some sense, me taking shorts here with like my other accounts, like the ones that I blew up, I deserve to be blown up, honestly, bro. From this level here, I definitely deserve to be blown up. Why not wait for them to rinse out the highs before, you know, jumping in shorts, right? What a mistake, bro. $19,694. Yup. Six 580s. I think you could be best taking here, bro. Yeah, that's true. I feel the same. But this kind of feels like a pullback now. This is the first time they touched the 105 moving average. But damn, dude. It's a long time. It's a long time, bro. Quick squeeze of shorts there. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. But Snooze, this might be the one, man, where like I had that massive thesis to the downside and still now it's kind of playing out, right? Slightly playing out. More than it did before. That's so sad, bro. Yeah. I gotta go to the gym. Gotta work out the stress, you know? Ugh. I think I got injured, man. I was trying to like I was kind of like working on one of these exercises where like I kind of spread my arms like this and I did something wrong and then now like when I do this, I could feel like a weird pop in my elbow. I don't know. It kind of feels weird though. I woke up like last night at like 3:30 because I was like annoyed with it. That's a strong that's a strong move, man. Wait for them to retest it. You're actually right though. This is an OB right there. That's a 1 minute OB. That's definitely an order block. First order block on the market, right? First OB right here, guys. It's coming up to 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? 12 o'clock. Gonna be calling it a day pretty soon. Now I don't know if I'll pass this, but I hope I do. Squeeze it shorts, huh? Yeah. What kind of workout should I work? Should I do? Thinking about. Might do legs today. Some leg workout. Yo, Snooze, have you been working? Did you go back to your job? Or is your boss still taking a break? Yeah, how many fire trucks do people need? Off today? I like how you're just trying to take advantage of everything on the markets. I really want that 25% off on those funded accounts, man, on the top step ones. Would be really good, man, if they could just give me that instead of just joking around. Damn chickens, bro. This looks like it's about to go higher, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, it just looks like it's about to go higher. Nice. All right. Came into that resistance. 690s immediately rejected. Let's take a look at the 5-minute here. 5-minute retest of that fair value gap. Immediately rejecting, but we're still below. We're still above the 13 moving average. But I do like that. So I might take one. I can get a re-entry. Or I could just sweep right through it. I don't know. Definitely feeling it. I'm going to short the pop. If it comes, give me a pop. 50 pop. That was not the pop, was it? Okay, so VIX is bouncing. VIX is actually bouncing. Doesn't look like it's selling off. So we got a bit of a consolidation on VIX. Right? Three-minute. VIX bounce. Yeah, dude, VIX is bouncing. Give me a little pop here. Right. Straight up. Okay. a squeeze. We'll laugh if I see it back up here. Kevin's back, bro. He said that he got rid of Discord for a little bit. I'm happy that he's back. It's good to take a break once in a while, you know? Longs, right? No. Short the pop, bro. Digital detoxing? Yeah, dude. I think I need to get away from it too. I need some serious need like a little bit of a break, you know, like a vacation. I've been streaming for 3 months straight, bro. 3 months straight without stopping once. On bad days, good days, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've literally been streaming for 3 months straight. And I think I might need it. A little bit of a small break. Because I'm feeling a little bit of pressure this past couple months, you know? Definitely some pressure. A little bit of pressure, bro. With things that are happening with family and everything, so yeah. I don't even want to play games, you know? I don't even have fun playing games anymore. That's the worst part, right? So it just means that I'm not really in the right mindset. I shoot for longs, bro. Shoot it. Shoot it for the highs. No. Why does it do the opposite of everything that I do, bro? Alright. Well, if that's the candle wick up and with a weird close below, then I don't want to fight that, so I'm just going to play it to the downside here. VIX is bouncing as well. 9800s. I'm going to let that play out. Just a weird coincidence, right? Crazy, bro. That's what's happening right now. For real. Shut the fuck up, man. Yeah, just don't play. I'm not playing. I'm done. Alright, I'm taking a break, man. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. I just can't fucking deal with this shit, dude. I'm so fucking stressed. It's crazy. Anyways, I'll see you like another time. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but I'm so annoyed with like today, and I just can't trade anymore, bro. Just done with it. Because it's just everything that I'm taking today is just fucking ass, and I just can't deal with that, man. Like long, short, it doesn't matter. It just fucking me in the ass every fucking trade. It doesn't matter what it is. Like literally. So I'm just gonna leave it as is and just call it a day. And maybe tomorrow I'm not gonna come on. I don't know, but I'm gonna take a break, dude. I'm done with it. Anyways, later, guys. Enjoy your